checking in with everybody. Today we're actually going out to go look at two horses right now. I'm driving in my truck, got Lonnie following right now. We're actually going to go look at two horses that hopefully we can add to our string. Typically we don't normally do this, but we're trying to switch things up. We are trying to switch things up. And we're going to go out there and do a test ride and hopefully be able to bring them home. Sorry that my phone is bouncy. You gotta love Dodge's suspension. Bouncy. That and their dashboards, come on. But wanted to give you guys an update. Whew. Baby bison, it's going good. Letting them out. Trying to train them. I actually got a cow bale. Cowbell. Yep. Got that. We're going to start using that to help train them to where then they can hear, hey, it's grain time. Getting my tooth that broke off fixed February 27th, and I'm really excited about it. I will say it's going to be wonderful on the Starlink infomercial stuff that they came out and filmed. I'm going to be looking at too. We got our breeding schedule set up, which I'm really excited about. What horses we're going to be using. We got the new shoeing class coming in March 1st. I got to start looking for wranglers to come in during the summertime to help out in the barn. So if anybody has experience, please submit your resume to info@terrybisonranch.com. Everything else with life, we got a prairie dog problem. Bubblegum don't work. Pop rocks don't work. Okay? Those are old wives' tales. The grand idea of using a grain truck and sucking them up can work. But then the problem is every blade of grass counts. Drowning them. Here's my problem. Maybe you guys have an idea. Okay? We don't really want to poison them because we don't want to kill off the coyotes, because the coyotes are the main things that eat the prairie dogs out here. So if we can't do that, yeah, we can blow them up, but then you're damaging the ground, especially whenever our horses are being put out into the 100 acres. That is definitely something we don't want to do. So drowning them, my issue is I have a 500-gallon tank, and I dumped that into one of the holes, and it didn't even overfill. It didn't even fill it. Okay, the tunnels are pretty extensive. So being able to drown them, not going to work. And then if we're trying to drive, even trying to suck them up with the grain truck and trying to pay for that is huge. So I'm left with smoking them out. That means gassing them, and even gassing them, I mean, you're paying $4.50 about, right, for each hole. And whenever you have 100 holes and 600 yards, that makes it to be very expensive, to where then you're doing that. So I'm at a standstill right now. I'm either have to wait for a plague to come. So about every 7 years a plague comes and hits the prairie dogs, and whenever that happens, it wipes it out, and then we can get our grass to grow. Because prairie dogs, actually, what people don't know is they can burrow down about 5 feet in about 3 hours, from my knowledge. I could be wrong, but then one prairie dog eats about 500 pounds of roots. So, and they repopulate like rabbits. They also eat each other. Most people don't know that either. And they're really a nuisance, between losing horses and losing bison. And people are like, oh, do they bite them? No. Whenever our livestock and our horses and our animals are running through the pasture, they get their foot down into that hole, it does a clean break. Which immobilizes them, and then I have to put them down. And if I have to put them down, then we can't just ship them off. We can't just ship them off. So legitimately what I do, especially like with the bison or if there's cattle, I end up processing them myself and Lonnie. We skin them, gut them, process them. There are times that I do donate parts of the bison to, there's a family white eagle that I donate them. I donate the parts and everything to for ceremonial purposes. It's a native family. Have a lot of respect for them. And a lot of people don't realize that, yeah, we have to do that. That's the circle of life. It most definitely is. And so trying to prevent that and trying to make our pastures not look so pounded down. Man, I'm really struggling with this one. Because even if I seed for anything to start to grow, the timing, and especially with the prairie dogs, it's going to be gone again. It's going to be gone again. So food for thought. Food for thought. I got a lot to think about. A lot to think about. It's just another day dropping bales, doing the hay, getting stuff prepped and ready for the season. For this upcoming season, we got horses to ride, put time on in the saddle, along with the advertising and everything else. I mean, it's a lot. It definitely weighs. Definitely weighs. I guess, you know, you really do think about jobs. And, you know, we're going up against like Six Flags and Waterworld. How can we compare to them? Western experiences is not anything like Waterworld or Six Flags. So trying to come up with new things every single day is most definitely difficult. And trying to have it withstand the Wyoming wind is another thing too. I mean, we could do a paintball course and get an inflatable one and set it up, but here's the problem. That wind, whenever sometimes we get over 100 mile per hour winds, makes it really difficult. Really difficult. So we'll see. So comment your guys' ideas. Most definitely comment those ideas. That would be wonderful. And I do have to do a shout out to the Wyoming School of Horseshoeing. We've made a lot of gains and we've grown each year. We have grown, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's through sales, whether there's some type of growth. And I have to do a shout out to all the graduated students, all the students that are signed up to attend. I gotta thank them all, because all of our dude horses and our strings in our barn, all of our studs, all of our mules, our drafts, they're all done by our shoeing students and the up and coming farriers that are gonna make a difference in the farrier world, which is a beautiful thing. So vast, but so small at the same time, all in itself. So with that, I guess I'm gonna jump off here and I'll get some videos of us today, me today, what I'm doing, a lot of the stuff. What sucks is I don't have like a GoPro, so whenever stuff hits the fan, like I can't get a lot of, I don't get a lot of videos, and a lot of my staff don't record. They're more or less watching, being like, oh, Aaron's out there again, here we go. I had a fuel filter clog on our train, and so I got to go out in the middle of the bison, and we have those two new bulls, and one of them's pretty people aggressive, and that's definitely interesting. So you go out there and you're trying to watch your back, and I'm standing there trying to work on the train, and it definitely, if you like adventure, if you like I'm adrenaline rush junkie. I love dirt bikes, to snowmobiles, to all of that stuff, to hunting, you name it. Really makes it, and I'm trying to be better about capturing more for that, for you guys to actually see more of what I do and stuff out here, not the boring office stuff. Nobody likes that. Nobody likes that at all. And you guys can see I got a split lip, hit my face. Yep. This is what happens in life. So, all right, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and get this posted.